I'd like to welcome you all to VFW 4105, Florissant Valley Memorial. And tonight we're here to celebrate our first Wednesday night out. Proud to be American. I want to give thanks to all of our veterans that are here first and all of our veteran associations. We have a large number of them. I got a few we're just going to point out. We've got a gentleman over here, Ken Grover's, World War II veteran. I've got Korean War veteran over there by the door. Korean War veteran Walt Kleiser over here on the side. We've got, everything has changed so much. Let me get this here. We want to thank the Coast Guard for being here, for bringing some food they donated. We want to thank all of our bartenders and all of our people who helped setting the parking lot up and everything, get everything up before the rain, of course. This time we're going to do the Pledge Allegiance to the flags. Chris from Old Time Partners, please.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We're going to have Lady J sing the national anthem for us. She has the Queen of Blues in Las Vegas, Best Blues Performer, Best Blues Brand. Here, let's welcome Lady J with the national anthem, please.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Right? Hey! Forward, forward.
Okay, at this time I'd like Kelsey to come up here, wing candidate for Medal of Flowers, to make present her with a plaque. And at this time I'd like to turn the microphone over to our mayor, Tim Lowery.
Thank you so much. I want to welcome everybody here. I just want to let you know, I let this lady sing the national anthem tonight. Actually, I was going to do it, but I figured, you know, I go ahead and let her do it. Is that unbelievable or what? She's going. Great job. So tonight we're going to, this is our 39th plaque that we're going to install here on St. Francis Street. And just a little bit of history as to why we decided to do the plaques. It's two reasons. To recognize those individuals that have made valuable contributions to the wholesome fabric of our beautiful city in North St. Louis County. And the second reason is also to provide another attraction for visitors to come to Old Town Florissant to reflect on our very rich history. So that's why we do this. This is our 39th plaque. I'm honored because it's my first opportunity to be here for the dedication ceremony, or be part of the dedication ceremony. So this, needless to say, means a lot to me. I've been on this mayor's job only 6 weeks. And by the way, it's been very busy the first 6 weeks, but we're getting it. So I want to acknowledge all the elected officials that I see here this evening. The Florissant Council President of Ward 4, Jeff Caputa, is here with us tonight. The Ward 2 Vice President of City Council, Timmy Jones. Gerard Hinkey, Ward 6, is our councilman right here in Old Town. And our female councilwoman, Jackie Pagano, Ward 7. And Mark Bellman from the Hazelwood School Board, President of the Hazelwood School Board, with us tonight. And I believe I've introduced all the elected officials. If I missed somebody, please raise your hand. And I didn't do that on purpose. I was just trying to make sure I got all of you guys. Oh, do we have another one? Oh, Diane Livingston is here from the Hazelwood School Board also. Thank you, Diane. Oh, Diane, she's a little bit short, okay, so she's hiding behind Jennifer Bagwell. That's why I couldn't see her. So tonight, we're here to honor, on St. Francis Street, a real American hero, Sergeant First Class Charles F. Prevedel. He grew up here in Florissant. He graduated from Hazelwood High School in 1961. He was drafted and entered into the United States Army. His first tour of duty, he was sent to Korea and served on the base near DMV. He re-enlisted and trained for the Green Beret Special Forces. After his training, he was sent to Vietnam. During his time in Vietnam, he was awarded the Bronze Star Medal with the V device for his actions of heroism in December of 1968. In 1969, he was part of a joint recon patrol, which composed of 3 Americans and the rest were Vietnamese. April 17th, 1969, 50 years from today, or this year, his team was ambushed and near the border of Laos. The entire team was listed as MIAs. In 2003, some of his remains were positively identified. In October of 2004, his remains were returned to his family and buried very near to his family, or his parents, the Jefferson Barracks National Cemetery. The search for other artifacts and remains continued on. In 2011, his family was notified that more remains were found. They were once again buried near his parents in Jefferson Barracks National Cemetery. 1 other American remains were also identified, and they're buried at the Arlington National Cemetery. Many other remains were too small to be positively identified. In 2011, these unidentified remains were interred in the Arlington National Cemetery. His name is engraved, along with the other 2 American soldiers, on this group of burial site in Arlington National Cemetery. The Charles F. Prevedel, I probably missed that one, Prevedel Building honors him at the 9700 Page Avenue here in Overland, Missouri. At this point in time, I'll ask for his sister Judy and brother Joe to please step forward, and Scott Frame to unveil the plaque. Michael Frame, I'm sorry, Michael. The plaque is installed on St. Francis Street, right at St. Jacques. This is a replica that was given to the family, but the plaque is actually here on St. Francis Street. I don't know if anybody's had an opportunity, but it's right on St. Francis Street at St. Jacques. And now I give the opportunity for Joe or Judy to say a few words if they'd like to.
Mayor, just very briefly, thank you, Mayor, City of Florissant, and the VFW Hall here for this honor. And really, to all the veterans here, for your service, thank you. And for the city, keeping the memory alive, and reminding all of us just of the cost of freedom. And, this means a lot to Judy and I and the family. It's very special, really, to see some of Charlie's friends, some that had known him when he was here in the city. But again, thank you very much for this honor, and to all the veterans for your service. Thank you very much.
I do want to say thank you for your guys and your sacrifice. And I know that the many years that he was listed as an MIA must have been very difficult for you and your family, and we really appreciate what you've done for our country, and certainly what your brother's done. Thank you very much.
I have a picture here that Charlie sent my dad. My dad had a gun shop up in Blackjack, Rose Gun Shop, and Charlie and my dad were very good friends, and Charlie and my best friend Tim, we did a lot together. We did a lot of target shooting, hunting, fishing. We took him Indian rock hunting, looking for Indian arrowheads. And I've got a story that I'm going to tell. I guess it was, what, about 67, 68 that Charlie asked Dad? Anyway, Charlie sent my dad a letter. He said, Pop, he said, he called my dad Lloyd. He said, Lloyd, I would like you to figure out a way to send my 5-shot Chief. He said, my 38 caliber pistol to me. He said, I would like to have it as a backup. So my dad sat there and scratched his head. He got with Charlie's mom. He told his mom, bake a big cake. We're going to try to get that done to Charlie. So Dad wrapped this thing up, and my dad loaded ammunition. So he loaded a special box of 38 caliber. I think they were 125 grain jacketed hollow point, but you're talking an awful lot of years ago. But anyway, he wrapped that gun and that ammunition up in his cake, inside the cake. And they sent it. And Charlie, about, I don't know, maybe 2 months later, my dad got a letter from Charlie telling Dad, he said, Lloyd, he said, the cake was good, but the inside was so hard I couldn't eat it. By the way, the ammunition worked real well. Anyway, this is a picture that I have, and it's also a picture of him in country holding that AK-47 that he had captured. And I also, this is a tapestry that I was at an event down at JB, and they were actually auctioning this off. They were auctioning this off, and I had $1 left in my pocket, and so I took a chance on it. You're talking about hundreds and hundreds of people down there. I took a chance on the tapestry because I wondered, because I knew Charlie's name was on it, and they called my name, and I got this tapestry. And after I told them the story that Charlie was a very dear friend of mine, and I also had that picture with me, they called me up on stage like this, and I was shaking, and this meant an awful lot to me. I have this here and that picture on a wall. I call it my wall of heroes, along with my dad. My dad served in World War II. He was in the 36th Missouri National Guard and fought the Japanese in the Lushinan campaign. So this means an awful lot. And getting to meet his sister and brother, I talked to her a long time ago, but I actually can put the name with the face very well. God bless all you folks.
That'll conclude our ceremony this evening. Please stick around. The band's going to play for several more hours, and just enjoy the evening. Thank you.